beloveds, welcome to the hot seat Q&A round. I have all of your questions and I'm going to answer one by one each. So let's get right into it. I hope this Q&A round answers a lot of your manifestation question. It really helps you to manifest anything that you desire and live your dreams. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first question is, what are some ways and tricks to shift up your mood when you notice you are being negative? I highly believe in regulating your nervous system. I believe that when your nervous system is regulated, that's when you start to think negative thoughts. But when you are regulated, when you're really grounded, you automatically see things in a very positive light and you're more optimistic. So I'm gonna leave the link of my reel where I share 11 ways to regulate your nervous system. I did this entire series of regulate your nervous system. So basically how you can regulate your nervous system is through deep breaths, meditating, reading book, going for a walk, just moving your body in some way. And also another way to shift up your mood is whatever you're being negative about, just completely drop it. Stop thinking about it. Don't overthink about it. If you need to word vomit, take out your journal, rant it to your journal, just write everything down, every emotion that you're feeling, write it down and then drop it. Literally drop it. I think Buddha said this, suffering, stress, negativity, they're like hot coals. The more you hold on to them, they're gonna hurt you. So it's better to just drop them. So what I do is I just drop that thing, I detach from it, I give it a breathing room. I'm like, it's gonna solve itself. I'm just gonna, do my own thing because I have millions of other things to do, and I would just kind of distract myself. And most of the time, that thing eventually just manifests into something really, really positive. And yeah, that's how you shift your mood. You can go for a walk, you can work out, you can do yoga, you can do hip stretching to release stress, anxiety. You can take 3 deep breaths, you can take a very soothing bath, you can light up your candle and just do a candle meditation. There are so many ways to lift up your mood and cheer yourself up. So I really hope this helps. Another question is how to get yourself in high energy physically, mentally, emotionally, regularly. So I believe if you really want to vibrate on a high frequency and if you just want to have a lot of energy, it totally depends on your lifestyle, how well you work out every day, even if it's just 20 minutes or 1 hour. The food that you eat, are you eating enough balanced food for your body to feel the energy, to feel the vitality? And when it comes to emotionally and mentally, I think meditation really, really helps. Even if you just sit down for 5 minutes, observing your thoughts, it really helps a lot. Just put on a timer on your phone for 5 minutes and sit still. Close your eyes if you want, or just keep your eyes open and begin to observe your thoughts. Begin to detach yourself from your thoughts and gently observe your thoughts. That really helps you to know that you are the one in control, that you don't need to get swayed by your emotions, by every thought. You don't need to believe every thought that you're thinking because they're not all true. So I think those are the things that really keeps you energetic regularly. Your lifestyle, your routine, how you manage stress and how you manage time. I think those are the things that will really, really help you to be more energetic. And one thing, a very important thing, is boundaries. Boundaries. If you are saying yes to everyone and everything, you are going to be drained, especially if you're an empath, especially if you're sensitive, you're psychic, and you're saying yes to everyone and everything. You're gonna have a really hard time feeling energetic and feeling your own energy. So yeah, boundaries really help a lot. Another question is hi, how to figure out whether the manifestation is truly for our greater good or not. So how do you know the manifestation is for your greater good? Is first of all, if you really, really want it, if you desire it, and it's coming, it is like a pure desire from your soul, because desires are from God, from divine. It's a soul's desire. So whatever you desire, if it's not harming anyone, if it's not causing anything bad to anyone. I think it's for the highest good of everyone involved. And every time you're manifesting, and especially if you're connecting to the deepest desire of your soul, like, yes, I really, really want it, always affirm that I receive this thing or I manifest this thing for the highest good of all involved, if there are other people involved in it. So I always like to add, I want to manifest this thing for the highest good of all involved, and eventually I manifest the thing and it brings more goodness to other people as well, not just me but other people who are involved in it as well. So I think it's a win-win situation. So yeah, another question is, okay, so this was like the connected question. Do you mean anything we want to manifest is naturally going to be for our highest good only? Absolutely, yes. If you desire something, it's naturally for the highest good. Of course, if you do not have any malintentions, it's for the highest good of everyone involved. Another question is, how to manifest travel even if you have no friends? This is a really great question because I have done that in the past. First of all, just write down in your journal what traveling experience you want to have. Like, what do you want to experience on this travel? Write down, you want to have fun, you want to feel free, you want a refreshment, you want adventure, you want to experience a new space, a new energy, and you just want to like go out there and be yourself. First set that intention, and then you can write down who, like, what type of people you want to travel with. If you want to just travel with one person, then write that down, like how do you want to feel with that person. Or if you want to travel in a group, then write down how do you feel in that group. You feel supported, you feel loved, you feel valued, you have tons of fun, the person aligns with you, and things like that. Just get clear on those things, your traveling experience and your traveling partner, your experience with your traveling partner, and then just surrender to it. I would share my story that would really inspire you. I think it was the time around like lockdown when it was not that I would say ideal to travel anywhere, and I just journaled one day that I really want to go somewhere. Like, I just don't like staying at home. I'm the type of person who likes to be in nature and just like really go out there and have some fresh air. So I'm like, I really want to travel somewhere far, but at the time I was really focusing on growing my business, and the old friends that I had, I kind of outgrew them, and I just did not feel like I could travel with them and have fun with them. So I had a lot of boundaries with them as well. So I was like, okay, these are the friends that I have, but I don't want to travel with them. I want to manifest some new people or someone that I would really resonate with. And I forgot about it. I just set that intention. I had the desire that I really want to travel, and I had no friends at the time. And then I think after a week or so, one of my really old friend reached out to me, and this amazing plan came through, and it was so much fun. It was such an aligned trip, and I had so much fun, and it was like a very luxurious and very freeing, very beautiful experience. So yeah, you don't need friends in order to travel. You can manifest friends. Maybe your old friend will reach out and you would align with that person, or maybe someone new, you would make a new friend suddenly, and that person would really, really resonate with you, and you would have the most amazing traveling experience with that person. Another question is, I always feel lost what to do. I want to do some work which I love, help others too, and to earn also, but I have no idea. Okay, so yeah, I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, like, I want to be useful, I want to be productive, I want to impact people. At the same time, you want to earn money from that. So the very first thing could be over analyzing yourself, or fear of perfection, or fear of not being perfect, fear of not being enough. Those are the things that could be blocking you from doing things. And another thing is, it's not more about doing, it's more about being. So first, before you take any action, before you go out into the world or try to do some action and try to do these things, because what happens is sometimes people are like, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do blah blah blah, and then only I will be successful, then only I will impact people, then only I will earn money. But that's not true at all. The main thing is being, your state of being. If your state of being is not like in that success state, you're not gonna have any success. Like, you're just gonna exhaust yourself, you're gonna burn yourself out, and you're gonna take millions of actions, and you're like, why is it not working? Like, why am I not creating the impact or creating the abundance that I want for myself? Like, what is going on? It's because your state of being matters the most. So what I highly suggest for you to is really get into the state of being a woman who is already successful. Like, how would you feel if you're already successful right now? How would you feel, and what would you think if you were already successful, impactful, abundant woman who was helping a lot of people, who was also earning at the same time, who always was is very confident about knowing what to do? Like, she always knows what to do and how to do it. If you were that confident, and if you were that impactful, if you were that abundant, what would be your thoughts? Because first, the change needs to be made here. And once you start to change your thought patterns and you start to see yourself as this confident, impactful, abundant woman, trust me, you will tap into the flow state. And from that flow state, you will be guided to take inspired actions. Okay? And those inspired actions will really, really help you to take very clear steps that will actually get you results, instead of not working on your mindset and just going out there, taking a bunch of actions, not working out, exhausting yourself and giving it up. Instead, work on your state of being, work on your mindset. First, think the thoughts and see yourself as if you're already on that level. See yourself as already being successful. See yourself already being impactful. See yourself already having that high self-concept and being very, very confident. Okay? And another great affirmation for you is just affirm that I always know what to do and how to do it. You always know. Like, your soul always know what to do and how to do to be successful, to impact other people, and to earn at the same time. Okay? So I really hope this clears up so you don't feel lost, and do not go into over analyzing yourself, like, oh, should I do this, should I do that? No. First thing is mindset. Really, just focus on your mindset. That's the only thing you need to do. Affirm and change the way you see yourself, change your identity, change your self-image, and trust me, from that you will be led to take very inspired, very exciting action. Like, those actions wouldn't even feel forceful, because the question is written in a way I feel the energy of, like, I don't know what to do, and like energy of trying to force the doing. But when you're in that flow state, when you change your identity, when you change your mindset, you tap into the flow state. And the action you will be guided to take would be very exciting, would feel very easy. You won't feel any pressure, you won't feel any force, you wouldn't even feel like you're trying too hard. It would just flow, and you would have so much fun in the process. Trust me, I've done my identity shifting like millions of times, and I can tell that every time I just focus on doing, it never works. But when I change my mindset and then I take action from that flow state, I just take one action and my manifestation comes, and I'm like, whoa, like, how did that happen? So highly recommend this. Another question is how to stop procrastinating because of running after perfection and waiting for perfect time. Okay, so first of all, perfection is an illusion. It's just that maybe you have really high standard from yourself, like, oh, this needs to be perfect, or this has to be in place, or that has to fall in place, and all of that, and you kind of make things overcomplicated for yourself. It could also be a self-sabotaging pattern of not reaching your full potential and just not feeling worthy, that you are worthy of reaching that level, you are worthy of expansion, you are worthy of going to the next level, and that's why you keep procrastinating on those things. So figure it out, what is the pattern, and just keep telling yourself that perfection is an illusion, nobody's perfect. And honestly, it's better to get things done imperfectly than waiting for perfection and not show up. Because the main thing here is show up. When you show up, you put yourself out there, you gain a lot of experience. And also, if you have, I think you mentioned there's a waiting for perfect time. So what is a perfect time? Like, sometimes you feel like, okay, if I do that thing after some time, maybe that would be successful. If I do it right now, it won't be. It's just delaying you're showing up, maybe because of the fear of failure, that what if I show up and you fail, so what? Like, so what? Even if you fail, there are so many, even I fail a lot of times, but I learn from them. And the more you put yourself out there, the more you show up, the more experiences you gain, the more you can tweak, the more you learn from your mistakes, and it's fun. And you grow so much more when you really do the thing instead of procrastinating, instead of waiting for the perfect time. So what I would recommend is just go, affirm, and do not hold yourself back. Let yourself expand in your fullest potential, operate from your fullest potential. I feel like you know your potential, but it's just that procrastination and that perfect timing illusions, they are kind of blocking you. So let them go, and know that not everyone is perfect, that it doesn't have to be that perfect. Like, people will love it, it will be received very generously, even with your imperfections. And there's no such thing as perfect time. The perfect time is always right now. Literally, right now is always the perfect time. You don't need to wait tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever. The perfect time is right now, and you will be loved, you will be successful even with all of your imperfections. In fact, your imperfections, they make you unique, they make you one of a kind, they make you raw, they make you authentic, they make you you. So I hope this helps. I kind of got into this motivational speech. I hope you like this motivator, Kathy. Another question is, I just quit my job, no savings, starting my own business, and manifesting money. Any advice? First of all, congratulations for starting your new business. It's very exciting, and honestly, like, starting the business is like the most exciting thing, because it's like a blank canvas, infinite possibilities, and you can create anything you want. So any advice for money manifestation is, don't focus on the money, focus on your purpose. Trust me, because if you focus on the money, it's gonna be temporary. Like, yes, you will make the money, of course, but then after making the money, you're like, okay, why am I doing this? So focus on your why. What is your purpose? What do you actually want to bring through your business? Because every business, it has a purpose, it has a meaning, it has certain level of impact. So what is that why? What is that reason? What is that purpose? Keep focusing on that, keep holding on to that. That will make you billions, millions, whatever money you want to make. But the second you focus on money and you get too attached to money, it's just gonna like, it's gonna be a little bit tricky if you like mingle money and purpose. Of course, it is a bit tricky, but it's all about staying focused. So if you stay on your why, if you stay on your purpose and the impact that you want to make, you will reach the highest height there could ever be. So yeah, focus on your why. That's my advice for new entrepreneurs who are just starting out their business, because yay, exciting. Another question is, how to control alcohol addiction. Okay, so to me, honestly, any addiction basically happens when you're feeling any type of void inside of yourself. It could be shopping addiction, it could be alcohol addiction, it could be sex addiction, it could be any type of drug, anything, any addiction, even your phone. Like, phone addiction is like the very common thing. And so those addictions, they happen when you're under living, and when you have some void inside of yourself, and when you have disconnection from your higher self. So what I would suggest for you to overcome that alcohol addiction is to first get connected to your higher self. How can you connect to that higher self? Everyone has their own unique way. There's no one particular way where you can connect to God and higher self and your soul. Some people are religious, some people are spiritual. Whatever helps you. If you're religious, you can go to temple, you can pray, chant mantras, all the things. If you're spiritual, you can meditate, you can go to retreats, you can be more mindful throughout your day-to-day activities. That really helps you stay connected to your higher self, stay connected to higher power, God, soul, whatever you want to call it. And when you're connected to that source energy, that force, you go into the state of overflow. There's no void. You don't feel any void, you don't feel any disconnection, you don't feel like you need to feel the void with alcohol, with shopping, with any other thing, anything outside of you. You don't even need external validation. You are just so fulfilled, and you're in this overflowing love state. You are just in this high bliss state. You don't even need alcohol to get high. Like when you're mindful, you get so high without any substance involved, and it's also very healthy for your body. So what I would suggest for you to do is connect to your higher self, connect within, where you're feeling the void, where you're feeling that disconnection. Fill that void on your own instead of relying on alcohol to fill that void in you, and that will really, really help you to overcome alcohol addiction and see where you're under living, where you're not living fully, where you're just barely alive and not fully alive. So it could be doing something exciting. Maybe you're not doing something that you love, so focus on doing the things that you love. Focus on new projects, something exciting that will really, really help you get into the high vibe state and get you really excited, that you would forget about alcohol, you would forget about that addiction, because you're connected, you are excited for life, and you're just in love with your life, in love with yourself, and in love with God. So yeah. Another question is how to tackle doubts and negative thoughts while manifesting. So first of all, everything is meaningless in the universe. It has the only meaning that you give to it. Everything is literally like a canvas, like a blank canvas. It is us who always give it the meaning. So when it comes to doubts and negative thoughts, if you give it a meaning that it will hinder your manifestation, delay your manifestation, will block your manifestation, then that tends to manifest. But if you give it a good meaning, like, okay, these doubts and these negative thoughts, they're just coming from my subconscious mind to the surface so that I can release them. And it's just like you just need to observe them in order to release those negative thoughts and those negative doubts. You just need to observe them, not entertain them, not resist them, not fight them, not run away from them, not try to kill them, anything like that. You just need to observe them. And when you just observe your negative thoughts, your negative fears, doubts while you're manifesting, when you observe that very gently, there's so much power. You don't give your power to those doubts, to those fears. Just observing it, and you're like, this is not who I am. This does not affect my manifestation. It only affects my manifestation if I allow it, because guess what? When it comes to manifestation, your creation is already finished. If you can close your eyes and imagine something that already exists, creation is already finished. Neville Goddard talks about it. Creation is finished. So there's nothing that can block it. There's nothing that can take it away from you or delay it, or you have to wait for it. If you close your eyes and you can imagine it, it's yours. So every second of the day, your desire is yours. Like, you already have it. You don't even need to manifest it. You already have it. So these doubts, these negative thoughts, just gently observe them. Do not make it a meaning. Do not give it a meaning that it's stopping you, delaying you, it's bad or anything like that. Just let them be. Keep focusing on having it. Keep focusing on having a manifestation as if you already have it. Because if you already had the manifestation, you wouldn't be doubting. You wouldn't have any negative thoughts. Even if you have negative thoughts, you'll be like, oh, that is so funny. Like, suppose I have this white t-shirt right now, okay? And I've manifested this. Like, it's already mine. I have it. I'm wearing it. And someone would come and say, you don't have a white t-shirt. That's a doubt, right? That's a negative thought that I don't have it. But hey, I am wearing it. It's here. I have it right now. So I won't believe those doubts. I won't believe those negative thoughts. Like, I would just laugh. Like, what? What are you saying? I literally have it. I am wearing it. It's mine. It's literally mine right now. So that's how you deal with your doubts and your negative thoughts. You just kind of, be lighthearted about it and observe it. That's like a very zen way of handling them. Another affirmation is how to manifest our dream life. Oh my god, that's a big question, but I will try to answer that in 30 seconds, maybe 1 minute, who knows. how you can manifest your dream life is to first to get really clear on what your dream life is. Like, what would you like to create in every area of life? Because your dream life has so many areas: your dream health, your dream relationships, your dream travel destinations, your dream career, your dream home, all the things, right? So get really clear on that. The first thing is very basic: get clear on that. And the second thing is embody yourself, and embody the version of yourself as if she's already living the dream life. Like, how would you think, how would you feel, what would be your mood if you were already living your dream life? If every day, every second of every day was your dream moment and you were living your dreams right in front of your eyes, what would you think? What would you say? And most probably you would say affirmations like, oh my god, my dreams came true, I'm living my dream life, every day feels like a celebration, every day feels like a bliss, oh my god, all of my dreams are real right now, I cannot believe I manifested this, it was so much fun, it was so easy, it was so effortless, and everything in my life is so perfect, so blissful. And you will be thinking those thoughts, basically your affirmations. So I think affirmations are a really, really great way. I have this one, I have a lot of episodes on like affirmation episodes, like life of bliss affirmations, how to manifest a delightful life affirmations, like so many affirmations. Just go to my podcast, I'm gonna leave the link below, go to the podcast and begin to listen to the affirmation episodes to manifest your dream life. Another question is Ruchita sorry, I'm not supposed to say the name. Why did I say her name? So sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna tell the question right now. I'm gonna tell a completely different question because I respect the privacy. Another question is, where did you get your cummerbund from? Oh, so you're talking about the waist chain. I got that waist chain. If you guys don't know, I posted this on my Instagram. I got it. I think it was a necklace. Yeah, it was a necklace. There's this local shop here called Kara. I got it as a necklace. It was a long necklace, and I tried it on my waist and it kind of fit me. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be my waist chain instead of a necklace. So yeah, it was a long necklace. So ladies, if you go to a shop and you see a big, beautiful, long necklace, you can actually use it as your waistband and it looks really pretty, really beautiful. And yeah, that's a hack. Waist chain hack. Another question is, in business, how to know if you're taking an aligned action or you're taking action from the space of ego. Okay, so aligned action is always fun, it's exciting, it's just like refreshing. It's like, yes, I want to do this. And taking action from ego is like doing to get, like, oh, if I do this, I will get that. If I do this, I'll get the validation. If I do this, I'll get the success. If I do this, I'll get the money. So if you're doing to get, that's coming from the ego, because ego is always in the state of lack. Not always, but sometimes it goes into, I don't want to demonize ego because that's a beautiful part of you, but sometimes our old patterns, they can get into the mindset of lack and absence, as if you don't have it, so you need to do something to get it. So when you're doing to get, that's coming from the space of ego. But when you're doing for the sake of doing, when you're enjoying it and you are confident and sure that yes, it's gonna manifest because you're affirming for it and you're seeing yourself as a very confident person. I think I answered this question, the same question. It was like the similar question. When someone asked me this question, like, okay, I always feel lost what to do. I want to do some work which I love, help others too, and earn money but no idea. So I think that answer that I gave previously, that applies to this one perfectly. I talked very deeply in that answer that first you need to work on your self-image, your mindset, and once you have programmed your mind, you have repeated your affirmations that you are a successful person, you are a confident person, that you deserve to create abundance, all of those thoughts, when you do that, that's when you go into the flow state, and from that flow state you feel guided to take inspired actions, and those actions they feel so much more relaxing, so much more fun, and so much more easy to do than taking any forceful action just because your mind is telling you, like, do this to get that, do this to get this. Da, 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 da. It's not about doing in business. It's more about being who you are being. Because if it was about doing, everyone would be successful. But it's not about doing, it's about being. And being takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of effort in the mindset work. So yeah, I really hope this answers your question. Another question is, wanted to know why I keep failing in my relationships again and again. Okay, first of all, I don't think there is anything like failing in relationship. I think every relationship has its beautiful sets of lessons, beautiful sets of experiences that you experienced. So I don't think you ever failed in a relationship. You just learned, and you growing, you're expanding, and all the contrast experiences you had, all the opposite of your desired experiences you had, I think those experiences gave you more clarity. I think there is this quote, polarity gives you clarity. Law of polarity, like something negative happens so that you get clear on what you actually want. So I think those relationships really taught you what exactly you want. You are very, very clear on exactly what you want, and that led you here right now, knowing, okay, clearly what you desire, exactly what you desire. So yeah, I think that could be the thing. And also when it comes to like subconscious thing, if you have certain beliefs, certain thoughts regarding relationship, regarding your SP, your specific person, then you'll keep manifesting the same thing again and again and again until you break those patterns. And for this exact thing, I have a course called Happily Ever After. In that, I helped so many amazing people. The results are insane in this course. It has really helped people break a lot of old patterns regarding relationship, regarding men, regarding their SP, specific person, and to really let go of them, to live their happily ever after, and to live the relationship of their desire. So yeah, if you feel called, you can join that so that you can fully break that pattern and manifest your SP, or just manifest the relationship of your dreams, whatever you desire. Another question is, it's very much related to the previous question. It's need to know why do we keep attracting similar situations in life, and how to stop the cycle by healing. Okay, we attract similar situations in life when we keep thinking the same thoughts. Suppose something traumatic happens to you, you keep discussing it, you keep thinking about it all day long, you keep dwelling in the past, then guess what manifests? You keep manifesting the past again and again and again, and it just keeps bringing the same thing again and again until you decide to be present. You decide to, because present moment is like a clean slate. It's not dwelling in the past, it's not having any future anxieties, it's just clean slate. You're just present. You are not the past, you're not the future, you're fully present. You're clean slate of infinite possibilities. You're pure, you're not diluted by past experiences. Because if we see our present moment with the lens of our past and past disappointment and past trauma, we keep manifesting things that way. We keep seeing things from that eyes, from that lens of trauma, from that lens of lack, from the lens of disappointment, from the lens of pain. But if you want freedom, if you want liberation, that's why mindfulness is so important, to manifest something out of the norm, something that you've never manifested before, something beautiful and something that's long lasting. Because when you're really mindful, when you're fully present in the moment, you're not diluted by the past experiences, past trauma, past disappointment, and you're not worrying about the future so much. You're just present in the moment. You're clear, you are empty, and the universal energy can flow when you are empty. When you're not filled with your past experiences, when you're not filled with future anxieties, you're just clear, empty, pure channel of divine. And in that state, you manifest experiences that are like really mind-blowing, that are magical, and you see all these success stories of people like, oh my god, I don't know, like what I manifested is not logical at all, it's so magical, like how did it happen? It's because they were so present in the moment. So I think the best way to stop the cycle is to stop thinking about the past so much, because the more we think about it, the more we discuss it, the more we like, you know, hold on to it. If those things are living rent free in your head, then it's bound to manifest. So it's better to drop it. I think I said in the beginning, like Buddha said, sufferings and traumas and all those things are like hot coals. If you hold on to them, they will hurt you so much, they will even burn you. But you need to drop it. And when you drop it, you are liberated. There's also this quote that suffering is not holding you, you are the one holding the suffering. Like, okay, whatever happened, it's in the past, right? It's gone. You don't need to hold on to it. It's us who hold on to the suffering and keep identifying with that suffering that causes so much pain in the present, even though that thing is not happening. Because our imagination is so real, you guys. It's so real. Our brain cannot differentiate between imagination and reality. So when you think about the past, you're imagining the past again and again and again, and your subconscious mind keeps on thinking that traumatic past experiences are happening to you right now, even though they're not actually happening to you. That's how powerful our imagination is. So you can use this imagination, this default in our brain that cannot identify between imagination or reality. You can use this power to imagine your dream life, to imagine your desire, to imagine what you want, to discuss what you want, to, you know, do those things. And that's why me and my best friend, we created this beach series. We created this milking it session, gratitude session, affirmation sessions. Like when you speak those things and you have the milking it session, gratitude session, or affirmation session with yourself all throughout the day, you're creating good imagination. You're creating that good programming in your mind that really supports you to break old patterns and to really program your mind with something really positive. So that was like a very deep answer that I gave right there. But yeah, I really hope it was clear to you and it was simple to you to know that when you discuss that, your mind thinks that it's happening to you right now. So you need to stop, you need to break the pattern. Just go on a retreat. If you have my Inner Zen Sanctuary retreat for 7 days, take a social media break, go on that retreat, and it will literally enrich your entire life, and you will start to manifesting so easily, so effortlessly. So go into that Zen state, stop thinking about the past, stop thinking about the future, get present, and after a while you'll be like, what patterns? What past? Nothing bad happened. And you'll just be in that healed, blissful state where you're connected to your higher power and you're in the state of creator instead of being in the state of a reactor of what happened to you or what will happen to you. So, yeah. That was a deep answer. Another question is, I'm totally lost and I don't feel energetic at all. How do I get myself back? Okay. Okay, if it's like totally lost, no energy at all, go with the basics, like literally super basic things like working out, eating healthy, taking your multivitamins, getting yourself checked, going to the doctor and just knowing if there is any deficiency, because sometimes when you don't feel energetic, when you're feeling confused, you might have brain fog, you might have B12 deficiency, you might have vitamin D deficiency, you might have iron deficiency. Like, it could be anything. It could be actually practical health issues. So get yourself checked, or work out, your diet, multivitamins, because these days our food, we all know, it's not that nourishing. So make sure that you're intentional about what you're eating, because there is a deep connection between your mental health and your gut health. So whatever you're eating directly impacts your mental health. So yeah, if you're feeling totally lost, totally energetic, totally not energetic, then I would say to focus on just these two things, like your diet, your workout and your routine, and just making yourself do one thing at a time, taking things slow, not putting any pressure on yourself. Like, I don't know your situation. This is a very, I would say, general question. If you shared a little bit of detail, I could have helped you, but it just says I feel totally lost and I don't feel energetic at all. So I think that's all I can help you with, because I I think I watched this story of Amitabh Bachchan when he was, this was very shocking to me, when I read this story. I was watching Ambani because I'm very inspired by him, and I just like to observe how he's such a great manifestor and things like that. So I was watching that, and in my recommendation, this Amitabh Bachchan story came like a kind of like a motivational speech, and I was really shocked to know that he was in debt and he went bankrupt, and he called Abhishek and he told him that, I don't feel my best, I feel lost, I'm going bankrupt, all those things. So if things are that messy, I need to go to the basics. And he was like, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna eat healthy and things like that. And he got back on his feet, and he manifested paying all of his debt and everything. And at the time, he also shared that Dhirubhai Ambani offered Amitabh Bachchan the help. Like, Dhirubhai Ambani was like, I'm gonna pay this much money, and for Dhirubhai Ambani it's like nothing, it's literally like peanuts. He was like, take it, and Amitabh was like, yes, if I would have taken that amount of money, it could have solved all of my problems and everything. But Amitabh refused. He was like, no, I want to do it on my own. And he did it, and then he met Dhirubhai Ambani again, and then Dhirubhai Ambani took him in front of like his very elite group, his mastermind, and he took Amitabh and he said, like, this guy, he fell down but he got back up on his own feet. And that gave me goosebumps. I'm like, wow, that is such a great story of bouncing back. And like, so yeah, when he said like going back to the basics, so if you are in like a rut, if you're like rock bottom stage or like depressed stage, go back to the basics. Go back to the basics. Working out, meditation, eating well. I think those are things that will actually make you feel confident, and it will build your confidence more. It will take care of your mental health a little bit more. And when you are in that good inner state, you will be able to think clearly, you will be able to take right actions that will yield more success, and eventually things will just align perfectly. So yeah, that was an inspiring story. And the question is, can you share affirmations for weight loss? I have a post on weight loss on my Instagram. Might gonna link it below. Hope I don't forget to link it below, because I already shared how many links I'm gonna share in the bio. But okay, for weight loss, you can say I am my desired weight now. I love my body in every shape, every condition it is in. I love how I lost so much weight. And then in my post of like weight loss post, like physical appearance post, I shared like, you can just imagine people complimenting you, like, oh my god, oh my god, how did you lose weight? So I want you to go into a little bit of like meditative state and see yourself receiving compliments on your weight from your family members, from your friends, and people asking like, oh my god, how did you lose weight? Please give me some tips. Oh my god, you look so hot. Oh my god, you're perfect. Your body is gorgeous. Like, imagine yourself receiving those compliments, and when you go into that imagination, feel as if it's real, like it's actually real, like you're receiving the compliment right now. Like right now, you have lost the weight, you look beautiful, you are in your ideal body, and you feel very confident, you are in love with your body, and just feeling amazing. You're feeling really sexy, really hot, really free to wear whatever you want to wear. And then you're receiving the compliment, and you need to feel that as if it's real, like as if someone is actually telling that to you right now, as if your friend is actually complimenting you right now, as if your family member is actually telling you right now. You're not waiting for their compliment, but like, oh, maybe one day they will compliment me when I lose the weight. No, you are feeling it real. Feel it real right now, as if it's happening right now, as if you've lost the weight. They're asking for tips, and they're like, oh my god, you're so hot, like how did you lose weight? Give me some tips, something like that. Okay, I think that really helps more than the affirmation, especially when we are manifesting weight loss, and if there's any bit of resistance, it really helps to imagine other people telling you something instead of affirming that, oh, I'm my desired weight and I manifested my body in a way that I desire, or I'm in my ideal body right now, or I'm in the body that I love. I fall deeper and deeper in love with my body. Like, I have body and weight loss affirmations, and like a lot of those affirmations on my podcast as well. I think episode 14 is about self-love, because honestly, weight loss, you cannot lose weight by hating on yourself, by being mean to your body. You need to love that part of the body, okay? You need to love your body in order for that weight to be, releasing out of your body. Because if you keep hating on it, if you keep resisting your body, if you keep like being really harsh with yourself, you keep having negative thoughts about your body, I think those are the things that holds on to the weight even more. But once you start to love your body as it is, and you need to love your body in every stage it is in. Yes, of course, you are in the process of losing the weight, but you need to love the body you have right now. So episode 14, it's about falling deeply in love with your body. Listen to those affirmations. First, fall in love with your body, and then you will automatically just start to lose the weight, and just keep imagining other people complimenting you and feeling good, feeling confident, all those things. And yeah, it will really help you to lose weight. Okay. Another question is karmic debt, how to heal generational trauma, desired job, tips to clear bank exams. There's a lot of questions in one. Okay, so karmic debts. What do I think about that? Karmic debts. Yeah, sometimes you have some karma with some people and you have to pay it. But I'm not a big believer of those things. Like, yeah, to some extent I believe it, but then I'm all about like manifesto. You are the creator of your life. Like, nothing can affect you if you don't let it affect. Because a lot of people, what can happen is like, oh, this is a karmic situation and I have to suffer with this thing for life. I don't believe that. I don't believe, like, if you don't want to be with someone, or if you don't want any karmic, like sometimes a lot of people have like karmic relationship with their own family, and they feel like they have to suffer in that connection for life. I don't believe in that. Like, you can manifest healing, you can manifest releasing yourself from that whatever karmic meaning that you have given, because as I said earlier, everything is like a blank canvas. You are the one giving it a meaning. If you feel like you would have to suffer because of the karmic debt or whatever, that's what's gonna keep manifesting. But if you believe that, you are worthy of goodness, you are worthy of manifesting anything you want, you have the freedom to manifest anything you want. So yeah, you don't have to suffer in something in the name of, or the label of, karmic debt. Because if you believe that, it will just keep manifesting. So that's what I personally believe. A lot of people might disagree, I don't know, but that's what I've experienced personally. Like, in the past I used to believe like, oh my god, maybe I have karma with this person and blah blah blah, and that used to keep manifesting. And now I'm like, no, I don't have any karma with this person. This person needs to get out of my life, or like this person needs to get into a good energy and like harmony between us and things like that, and I manifest harmony in that connection. So yeah. How to heal generational trauma? Very simple. I know, like, trauma healing, some people can overcomplicate it, but it's not that overcomplicated. It's just like recognizing what are the patterns, like what are the traumas. And sometimes a lot of people not even know, like, might be very unconscious about their trauma. So I think if you're completely unconscious about what are your generational trauma, then you can heal it through movement, like through yoga, through qigong, through tai chi, through a lot of medicinal movements out of your body. Because trauma, it really stays in your body, in your hips especially. So I think doing any type of movement, it really heals your traumas without you actually having to consciously know it. Because sometimes the mindset work when it comes to trauma doesn't work. You need to heal it through the body. So moving your body helps so much to literally get rid of any trauma, to release any trauma out of your body. So move your body every single day. Another thing is desired job. How you can manifest your desired job? Very simple. Affirm that my desired company is dying to hire me. They're so excited to hire me. They would love to hire me. They're falling over themselves to hire me. I'm the best perfect candidate for them. They would love to pay me this much. I would bring so much value to them. They are so excited to welcome me in the company. And yeah, you can just affirm those things. Tips to clear bank exams. I have exam affirmations episode. I have 130 episodes. I cannot remember every episode's number, you guys, so don't judge me for that. I think it's 51. I have exam affirmations. They are amazing. They are really, really good. They will really help you to clear your exams. So just type Kathy Bhavani or The Metaphysics Magic exam affirmations on Google and you will get the episode. So hope that helps. How to change from a stagnant timeline to a desired timeline, dream timeline. Stop telling yourself that you are in stagnant timeline. Just stop telling yourself and start telling yourself that you are in your desired timeline right now. It just takes 1 second. It happens in the blink of an eye, at the speed of the light. Every second is a fresh new moment with infinite possibilities. Every single moment has infinite potential. Every single moment there are infinite timelines and you can tap into any timeline you want. And sometimes we keep tapping onto the timeline of our past and past experiences, but if you're present, you can tap into your desired timeline and keep identifying as if you're in your desired timeline. Like that's the only timeline that exists. Like no other stagnant timeline exists, no other undesired timeline exists. It's like it's not even in your awareness anymore. You're just aware, you're just focused, you're obsessed, and you're just fully in that focus mode. Like you're not looking this, you're just right on that timeline where it's your desired timeline, your dream timeline. It's like, whoa, like that's the only timeline that exists for me, and you're operating from that. It's that easy. So yeah, you can just snap your finger and you can tap into your desired timeline and stop telling yourself that you are in your stagnant timeline. This one is sweet. Nothing to ask you, just wanted to say I love you, goddess. I love you more. Thank you. You know you, who you are. How to manifest constant money in unstable job or commission-based work. Okay. Money does not come from anything outside. It does not come from your job. It does not come from commission or whatever. It comes from within. It comes from your subconscious. So if you set stable subconscious programming, like affirmations like I manifest money consistently, my income is very stable and steady, I manifest money easily and effortlessly every month. If you have a specific amount, you can say that. When you keep affirming those 3 affirmations, that stable, steady, use those words, stable, steady income, and like keep affirming those affirmations again and again and again, because that's what I used to do in the beginning of my business, that I want like steady, stable income. And I started to manifest very, very stable income for myself because of those words, like stable and like steady income. So yeah, keep affirming those things. Record it on your phone, listen to it, and it will really help you to manifest those things. Oh my god, I think I've covered all of the answers. I'm not gonna answer the questions that has like similar that are similar to the previous questions, so I'm skipping on few. Forgive me for that, because it's just like a different word, but I've answered it earlier, so I'm not answering, I'm still answering. Okay, so another one is how to use law of attraction affirmations to heal health issues. Surprise, surprise, surprise! I have finally created a course that helps you to heal your health issues. So yeah, if you want to join that, you can message me for that. But yes, you can use affirmations to heal your health issue. You can say it to yourself like, I'm healthy, I'm healed, and like whatever health issue is, it's gone out of my body. And you can say things like that, and that will really help you to manifest health for yourself. Okay, so I think this was it, you guys. It's almost an hour. So yeah, I think I answered all the questions that was really important, and I felt intuitively guided too. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A round with me, and I hope you love this, and I hope you gain a lot of value out of this, and it helps you and clears some of your doubts, and hope you manifest the life of your dreams, because that's my intention. And I love you so much. If you love this video, you can message me on Instagram or WhatsApp if you have my number, or you can email me. I would love to hear from you if any of the answers helped you, or if resonated with you, or it was your favorite moment or your aha moment, whatever it was. I love to hear that. So yeah, thank you so much. I will talk to you very soon, and let me know if you would like to see more YouTube videos, because I might like make more, because I'm honestly enjoying to make more videos, because on Instagram I don't enjoy like posting like videos, because it's very inconvenient to post long videos there. It's just like very short. But yeah, I can literally speak for hours. So let me know, and yeah, I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.